Hello and welcome to MCQs for Judiciary Exams. Let's begin. Which of the following order under the Supreme Court Rules 2013 states the rules regarding advocates? Rule 15, Order 4, Rule 16, Order 4, Rule 17, Order 4 or Rule 18, Order 4? The correct answer is option D. Rule 18, Order 4. Recently, in the Supreme Court Bar Association and Others versus State of Uttar Pradesh and Others case, the Supreme Court held that an advocate's right to appear in court is coupled with the duty to be present in the court at the time of hearing. Rule 18, Order 4 states the rules regarding advocates. Next, which section of the BNS deals with organized crime? Section 101, Section 111, Section 121 or Section 131? The correct answer is option B, Section 111. Recently, in the Avinash versus the State of Karnataka case, the Karnataka High Court held that the courts should be cautious while permitting the investigating officer to invoke the offence punishable under Section 111 of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023. Section 111 of BNS provides for the offence of organized crime. Next, which of the following is not considered an anti-competitive agreement under Section 3 of the Competition Act 2002? Exclusive dealing and distribution agreements, tie-in arrangements, joint ventures aimed at enhancing efficiency, or resale price maintenance? The correct answer is option C, joint ventures aimed at enhancing efficiency. Section 3 of the Competition Act 2002 exempts joint venture that enhance efficiency from being considered anti-competitive, while agreements like tie-in agreements, exclusive dealing and distribution agreements, and resale price maintenance are considered anti-competitive if they harm competition. Next, what is the meaning of Cypress in the context of the doctrine of Cypress? As near as possible, far from the purpose, exact purpose, or original purpose? The correct answer is option A, as near as possible. The term Cypress comes from Norman French meaning as near as possible. The doctrine of Cypress allows a court to interpret or modify the terms of a charitable trust when it becomes impossible or impractical to carry out the original intent of the trust. Next, burden of introducing evidence under Section 102 of the Indian Evidence Act shifts at times, never shifts, constantly shifts, or none of these. The correct answer is option C, constantly shifts. Under Section 102 of the Indian Evidence Act 1872, the burden of proof in a suit or proceeding lies on that person who would fail if no evidence at all were given on either side. The burden of proof in the sense of the burden of introducing evidence may and constantly does shift during the trial. Now it's time for the practice question. Disputes between states in India come to the Supreme Court under appellate jurisdiction, original jurisdiction, advisory jurisdiction, or review jurisdiction? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching.